In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 23, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Baltimore Orioles. Saturday brings the Houston Astros to Camden Yards for a date with the Baltimore Orioles, giving Baltimore another crack at a club it has wrestled with all week. I still have a few reservations about Cristian Javier in this spot. He's easing his way back after time on the shelf, and even though Baltimore's bats were quiet in the first couple of games, I expect them to cash in at least a few chances here. Dean Kremer, meanwhile, has been noticeably sharper in his own yard this season and has historically fared well against this Houston lineup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. The Orioles usually swing at best at home, where they've posted a .255 average and launched the 12th most homers in the league, a combination that should pay off against the struggling Spencer Arrighetti, who has been tagged for 15 runs in just 12.1 road innings. Baltimore should get plenty of cracks to do damage, but Houston's offense travels too. The Astros own a .254 road average and rank 6th overall in batting. Both lineups figure to find some traction all night long. As our first pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Texas Rangers. Saturday's middle game at Globe Life Field finds two clubs trending in opposite directions. Cleveland still needs victories to stay in the wild card mix, but its bats have cooled again, looking eerily similar to the slump that plagued the Guardians earlier in the summer. Texas, meanwhile, is skating on thin ice in the standings and knows every contest is a must-have from here on out. Even with bullpen concerns, that sense of urgency makes the Rangers the side to back. As our first pick for this matchup, the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Run prevention should dominate the narrative. Over their last 7 starts each, Logan Allen and Jack Leiter have both kept offenses in check, and the bullpens have been top tier all year. Cleveland's relievers sit 5th in MLB with a 3.59 earned run average, while Texas is right behind at 3.6. With 2 sturdy starters and reliable relief on both sides, expect scoring to stay muted. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Chicago White Sox. Saturday's card sends the Minnesota Twins to right field for an American League showdown with the Chicago White Sox. I'm not exactly eager to back Chicago, but the mystery around Minnesota's starting pitcher makes the Twins even harder to trust. They haven't stitched together 2 straight wins since August 8th, which hardly sparks confidence. Meanwhile, Martin has been quietly steady for the Sox, sporting a 3.94 earned run average and 1.27 WHIP. At home, he's logged 52.1 innings with a 3.27 earned run average and a .249 opponent's average. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. Big picture numbers for Minnesota show a 59-69 record heading into series with the Blue Jays, Padres, and another date with Chicago. The lineup is batting .238 with a .310 on-base mark and a .395 slugging percentage. On the mound, the staff carries a 4.27 earned run average and a 1.29 WHIP. Chicago isn't in great shape either at 45-83, with the Royals, Yankees, and these Twins next on the schedule. The offense checks in at .232, .302, and .371, while the pitching staff holds a collective 4.20 ERA and 1.37 WHIP. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee plays host to San Francisco on Sunday, wrapping up a 3-game set in Cream City. The clubs are moving in opposite directions right now. The Giants keep stacking L's while the Brewers push their way up the standings. Logan Webb has been rock solid at Oracle Park, yet his numbers dip noticeably on the road, and that's exactly where he'll be here. Freddie Peralta, on the other hand, is in the zone. Over his last 17 frames, he's surrendered just 8 knocks and a single run. Stretch the sample out to everything he's done at American Family Field this year, and it looks even better. 73.2 innings, a sparkling 1.95 earned run average, and hitters clipping only .203 off him. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Digging into the numbers, the Giants had cashed the under 64 times in 127 tries, with 4 pushes. Heading into Friday's action, they sit 25th in scoring at 4.02 runs an outing, though that figure bumps to 4.48 away from the Bay. Average combined totals for their games rest at 8.17 runs, nudging up to 8.71 when they're the road team. Milwaukee trends in a similar direction. The Brewers were 65 to 60 to the under through 128 contests, and while they rank third in MLB by plating 5.13 runs a night overall, that clip shrinks to 4.61 in their own ballpark. Their games see roughly 8.98 runs, dropping to 8.19 under the roof of American Family Field. With Webb and Peralta towing the slab, sparks shouldn't fly on the scoreboard. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total picked. New York Mets versus Atlanta Braves. Saturday night's docket brings the New York Mets to Truist Park for the middle game of their 3-game clash with the Atlanta Braves, and the warm August air in Cobb County should make for a lively crowd. Even after watching the Mets stumble for most of the last 8 weeks, I'm still leaning their way here. The recent skid is frustrating, yet the inviting money line price and the pitching matchup nudge me toward the visitors. Despite a rocky August, Clay Holmes owns a respectable 3.64 ERA and 1.34 WHIP overall, and he's logged a 3.41 earned run average across 60.2 road innings. On the flip side, Cal Quantrill sits on a 5.5 earned run average and 1.39 WHIP. And his last 12 innings have been brutal, 20 hits and 15 runs surrendered. All told, the Mets appear to have the steadier starter and the stronger lineup, yet the number hanging on them feels like a bargain. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Atlanta, still eager to dent New York's playoff hopes, would love to play spoiler in front of its own fans. Holmes draws the start for the Mets, and I'm counting on him to follow up last week's 5 innings of 1-run ball with another quality outing. Since the All-Star break, he's 2-2, allowing 18 runs, 15 earned, over 27.2 innings across 6 starts, and for the season he carries that 3.64 earned run average, 1.34 WHIP, and a 105 to 53 strikeout to walk tally in 131 frames. Provided the Mets don't erupt against the Braves bullpen, this contest should stay on the quieter side of the scoreboard. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.